Hello.
Hey Steve, how are you, mate?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm going well, mate.
And well, actually, we had a chance to talk for a little while. I know you were on the or you were in the chat room anyway a couple days ago, and then through Facebook and different mediums.
Yep. We had John on as well. John's from is coming to Australia. Well, hoping to anyway.
And now I know. Let me see. Okay, the tech webcast. Normally, I think you have like more than you kind of have like a panel, right?
Yeah, we just have we just have Jason and myself and Dylan on each week, plus a guest each week.
Okay, you said Jason. I'm trying to think.
That's Jason Oakley. That's his Twitter name is Warlock. He's also from Australia as well.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't met him before.
And now I think occasionally you also have Dylan Combs, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. And one time I was on his show, and it was like an impromptu thing, and actually it was pretty good. We were having fun, and I think he mentioned that perhaps coming on the tech webcast, and initially I didn't associate like all these people as like one thing, and it took me a while to integrate that.
Yeah. So, so what's news with you, Steve?
Just different things. I think the last time it was, I think it was the end of February, about the 25th. I was on the Ron Knight show, and I think he was on your show, right? One time.
He's been on a while back, yeah, a long time ago.
And that's funny because usually I do some background information on some of the guests, and actually I think I pulled your show out that he was on. I think it might have been your show. I have to really look at the
yeah, he has been on my show before, yeah.
So so it's kind of funny how over time you see these tech shows or whatever shows, and then you're like, hey, wait a minute, I've seen your show, or seen it on YouTube, or
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a small, the world's so small now with the internet and everything.
Yep, definitely. So, what guests have you got coming up on your show, Steve?
Well, I just mentioned some earlier at the very beginning, which was Grant Dulkey from Mac Sales, Other World Computing. So they sell mostly Mac-related stuff, but they do have stuff that will work on a PC. Like they have some versions of the SSD drive, their own brand, and some of their own upgrades and things like that. So they're kind of like out of the box from what a lot of other people that just sell stuff, but they do a lot more. That's kind of what got me interested in what they're doing. So
good stuff, mate. And who else have you got coming up on the show next? Any other people lined up?
I don't really, I don't have like people every week. I think I kind of do it differently, because for me to really have, more than like once or twice a week, that's an incredible amount of work.
Yeah,
and
often
often I don't have that much time. I think when you're doing a show, you have to, figure out how much you're willing or can you put into it, and then you have to adjust if you're having guests or whatever the topic is, to that.
For sure. What are your views on the new iPad 2? Have you seen the new iPad 2?
Now, I knew it was coming out, and didn't they have like a keynote address?
Yep. I was up at 5 a.m. for that.
Oh, really? Wow. And now, do you have any Mac stuff or like iPad or anything? Or
yeah, I have an iPad 1. I also have an iPhone 4 and a computer running Windows 7.
Okay.
So.
And what do you use your iPad for specifically?
I'd use it for watching videos, checking Twitter, surfing the web.
Okay.
Yeah, calendar, email.
Yeah, now there's some businesses that are actually using it more for their businesses. I know, like, well, it's still thought of as a multimedia device, but businesses are using it for, a little bit more than that. So I just wanted to see what, your uses were. So maybe there was
Yeah,
something.
no, I love the iPad. I use it all the time, and people in restaurants use it and out and about, and you get a 3G. You can use that on 3G and stuff. It's pretty good.
And now I think through the pre-show I went over earlier. I did go over a little bit about. Oh, let me check my mic. I think it's messed up.
Oh, okay. I thought John would have been on Skype. I could have got him on Skype and had a chat with you too, but he's not on Skype.
For some reason, I don't know why. My mic, it kind of like auto sets itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I set it at 50% because if I set it up too high, and it's doing it right now, that is weird. I'm trying to set it at about 50% and it's not letting me, so
That ain't Skype.
yeah, maybe Skype's taking it over or something.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Well, occasionally, like I'll start up. I don't leave it always running 24 hours a day, but occasionally when I go on there and I check, of course, Wirecast has a built-in audio meter, and I've noticed it's awful high. So, and for some reason the mic resets. It goes high, and I never mess with it unless it's an app that's doing it. So,
Yeah. Yeah. So, have you checked out John's website and stuff and that sort of thing?
now I didn't have a chance to check out everything, but let me. I know I have it bookmarked in here.
He's a good guy to chat to if you want to get into using it. He's got in podcasting and stuff. He's only been doing that for about a year now, 2 years maybe.
And yeah, initially I do have it bookmarked, and I think it's his website and his, I think the video podcasts. And it's funny because I looked at, now I didn't actually pull it up yet, but I did look at the, I don't know what they call it, thumbnail, and I'm pretty sure I've actually seen it before. I think I watched two of his videos.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yep.
And like I said, remember I said it was like kind of like a small world. How a couple of
I
years
couldn't
ago you
believe
might
knew
have
it.
seen.
So you actually come across him before, have you?
Yeah, I have. I don't know if it was I think it was on YouTube, or I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or.
Yeah, he needs to get more people talking about it, what he does, and he just made a website called Ground Australia, trying to get over to Australia, not to Australia, but trying to get somewhere to get a job and then save some money and then move to Australia. But that should happen soon, I hope.
Now you're basically talking about his like podcast or something else.
His website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean, because I know, like, if you want to really get the viewership and things like that, you got to really, you got to think differently. You got to put yourself on different social media and different video channels and often I do have people say, and actually one of them was from Dylan Combs, I believe, and I admit it, he's got the right idea, because probably I should have like a central website to put the show on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was actually quite surprised you don't have a website at the moment, Steve.
Yeah, I'm usually it's kind of funny. I'm usually slow to adopt, some things. Well, I do it at what's comfortable to me, because I don't believe jumping into things too quickly. I just take my time and slowly develop it when I have time to do it. And I admit that's probably what I probably should do technically, because he brought up something good. What if something happens to JTV? How would I get a hold of the viewers, or how would they know?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I still have other avenues, I guess, right now. That's why I've been letting people know of my Twitter channel. That way I can put out information on Twitter and or YouTube. Well, I just started using YouTube more.
Yep. Good stuff. What sort of phone do you use, Steve? Just out of curiosity.
Somebody asked me before, and sometimes I have to take it off my head to look at the thing. I think they're AKG K99s. Let me see that.
Good headphones, okay. Good
Yeah,
headphones.
yeah, K99s, yeah.
I thought they were wireless, but I think they're not. They actually got a cord on it.
Oh, what's that?
I thought they were wireless, but they're not. At one stage, they're
Oh, yeah. Now, surprisingly, there was my son for his birthday. He said he wanted to get. It's just it's like this little website that makes peripherals for like I'm trying to think gaming, and one of them was actually a gaming headphone, and one of them it was like I think they're called Megalodons. It's like a headphone, and it's got this little module that enhances the audio, make it sound like surround sound 7.1 or whatever. And so I ordered some for his birthday, and it came in, and I was really impressed on the quality, because you normally see a lot of stuff made out of plastic, but a lot of it was like metal construction. The ear pads were actually velvet lined. They were actually more comfortable when I'm wearing, and the cord was actually it was a plastic cord, but they put a cloth shield over it, and made it more durable. So I was a little bit surprised on the quality. It was very good on it.
good stuff. So, what at the moment, what sort of do you have an iPhone 4, or what sort of phone do you use yourself?
Yeah, I'm using the iPhone 4. Previously, I had the T-Mobile Wing. The touchpad, it used like the older version touchpad. I can't remember the version of it.
Yeah.
But since I've been using a lot of Mac stuff, and it was time for a new phone, and
You need an iPhone 4 to go along with it.
yeah, I end up getting one. I don't know. Does that make me a Mac fanboy? I don't know, but
No, not really. But it just makes you like you're into Mac and stuff. You like Mac stuff.
yeah. So I figure I'd try it out. So yeah, I've got one right here. I mean,
What sort of case do you use?
now it's now of course iPhone 4. Now I do have one of those. It's like a rubberized case, and it was some third party. It's Incipio. It's Incipio.
Yeah, Incipio.
I don't know if it's well known, but actually it's really nice. It's rubberized.
I've actually bought a case off them before. They're a great brand.
I mean, actually, that's there's a lot of money to be made in just accessories for like iPad, iPhone, and
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, Steve, I'm going to head off, mate. I'll keep watching your live show. Great job.
all right. Thanks for Skyping in with me, and
It's all good, mate. And I'll see you on Tech Webcast in a couple of weeks.
oh yeah, I was going to mention that too. I'm going to be on your Tech Webcast coming up the end of the month.
Yep. And I'll speak to you soon, mate.
Okay, see you later. There, Brad.
Bye.
And talking a little bit with Brad.